Venus will be in Libra from October 13th until November 6th. This is what it means for your love life and relationships based on your sign. I will go over what this means if you're single or if you are in a relationship, and you should watch your rising sign for this video. Your rising sign is the sign that rules the first house of your birth chart. If you don't know what yours is, you can easily find out using the Starla app, which is linked to my bio. Aries. So if you are single, this can be a time where you are going out on more dates. There's more opportunity for you in your love life because Venus will literally be in the house of your chart that represents long-term relationships. And if you are in a relationship, this is a time where you can compromise with your partner, where you can find the middle ground if you've been arguing. And also you'll just naturally be spending more time with them. And it's a time where you can really focus on strengthening your relationship. Taurus. So while Venus is in Libra, if you are single, you could actually meet somebody through like your work, during your daily routine, like going on errands, somewhere that you maybe wouldn't even normally think that you could meet somebody. It's a good time to prioritize your mental health, your physical health, and like self-care. And when you do that, you will naturally attract the right person for you. If you are in a relationship while Venus is in Libra, it's a great time to focus on your routines together, being healthier together, maybe even working out together, cooking together. And you're thinking a lot about little things you can do for your partner on a daily basis to strengthen your relationship. Gemini. So while Venus is in Libra, it's going to be a good time for you when it comes to your romantic life. So if you're single, it's a great time for dating. You're feeling more flirty. You are feeling more like passionate, and you're more willing to take risks in love. If you are in a relationship while Venus is in Libra, it's going to bring back the passion. It can bring that feeling that you had when you first met your partner. It's a great time for, date nights and trying something new with your partner even. Cancer. So while Venus is in Libra, if you are single, you are thinking a lot about what you need emotionally in a relationship. You could actually be reflecting on past relationships, or somebody from your past could resurface. If you do meet somebody right now, they're probably going to be somebody who you do feel really emotionally secure with. If you are in a relationship, it's a time where you can strengthen that emotional connection that you have with your partner. You're going to be focused on what you're building together. You could actually be focused on your shared living space if you live together, or you could be focusing on a family you want to build together. So you're thinking about your foundation and also your emotional connection with them. Leo. So while Venus is in Libra, if you're single or if you're in a relationship, you are very flirty. Your words are very charming. So if you're single, it can be a good time for dating. You're going to be really wanting to connect with somebody on that mental level. Attraction for you while Venus is in Libra is all about somebody's mind. If you're in a relationship, communication is very important while Venus is in Libra. It's a time where you can focus on improving your communication with your partner. It's also a great time for you guys to explore something new together, learn something new together, and just like be curious, go on a little adventure, go on a little trip, especially just somewhere like close by even. Virgo. So while Venus is in Libra, if you are single, you're really focusing on your value, your confidence. You're going to be noticing maybe people who don't value you or the people who do value you. And if you are dating right now, you're looking for somebody who you can build with, somebody who feels stable. If you're in a relationship while Venus is in Libra, you're focusing on stability. You could be thinking about your financial situation and talking about your financial goals together. It could also be a time where your partner gives you a gift, or you are feeling generous and want to give your partner a gift. So there's definitely some energy where it's strengthening the foundation of your relationship, this transit. Libra. So while Venus is in Libra, you are really radiating that loving energy. So if you're single, it's a great time to go out and date if you're looking for love, because you're literally like radiating that energy. It's easier to attract it back to you during this transit. Also, your natural beauty is enhanced. Your natural charming Libra qualities are enhanced. And if you're in a relationship, this should be a positive time where you feel like there's more romance and there's more love, and you're focused a lot on your partner and they are naturally focused on you. Like I was saying, for the single part, people are going to be drawn to you and your partner is going to be drawn to you. They're going to be even more attracted to you than usual. Scorpio. So while Venus is in Libra, if you're single, this is a time where you might be kind of reflecting on past relationships or going through a bit of a healing journey when it comes to love. But at the same time, there is possibility for you to meet somebody right now that you want to keep private, or there's like a secret type of element to this where you kind of want to protect that relationship. If you are in a relationship, this transit can actually be a great time for forgiveness and healing. If there's something that you need to heal and forgive with your partner. It's also a time that really encourages emotional connection, being vulnerable, and also talking about like your spiritual beliefs and connecting on this level. It's a very vulnerable transit where you can feel like you and your partner get to a new level of closeness. Sagittarius. So while Venus is in Libra, if you're single, this is a time where you are going to want to go out and about into your community, hang out with your friends. If you're single and you want to meet somebody, you can meet somebody out in your community, or even like a friends to lovers type thing could happen right now. Say yes to opportunities, like to go out and socialize, definitely. And if you're in a relationship, this can be a time where you want to bring your partner out and about to be around your friends more, or even to like introduce them to your friends if you haven't done that yet. It's also a time where you are going to be focused on planning your future together, talking about your dreams and your goals, and if they align, and what you can accomplish together as a couple and what you can plan for together as a couple. Capricorn. So while Venus is in Libra, if you're single, it's possible that you meet a love interest through your career in some way. Or just like out and about in public, because Venus will be in your 10th house. The 10th house is the house of the public. So if you want to meet somebody, go out and about right now, put yourself out there. If you do meet somebody, they could be somebody who's driven and ambitious and has similar long-term goals. If you are in a relationship, then while Venus is in Libra, it can be a time where you are celebrating your partner or your accomplishment, especially a career accomplishment. It can be a time where you're talking about your future together, what you can build together, how your goals align with each other. And like I was saying before, since Venus will be in your 10th house, the house of the public, you could also be going public with your relationship, meaning maybe you're like becoming official with someone, or like you're just going out and about more with your partner. Aquarius. So while Venus is in Libra, if you're single, this can be a time where you meet somebody who really opens your eyes to a new perspective. So that could mean you meet somebody from a different culture than you meet somebody while you're traveling, you meet somebody different from you in some way, but somebody who is optimistic and who opens your eyes. This is a time where you want to be adventurous in love. And if you're in a relationship, this is a great time to travel, try something new with your partner, go on a trip with them, take a course with them. It's a time where you're going to want to teach each other things too, so be open-minded if your partner wants to show you something new. And it can be a time where you feel more optimistic about your relationship and you're thinking more about the possibilities. Pisces. So while Venus is in Libra, if you're single, you are going through a transformative time in your love life, in your relationships. You could be healing from something, letting go of something from the past, a relationship in the past that was affecting you. You are doing some inner work related to being vulnerable and being open to that type of relationship that you need. If you're in a relationship, this is a time where you're still kind of doing some inner work. You're working on trusting your partner more. It can be a time where you have open, vulnerable conversations with your partner, which can bring you a lot closer and really strengthen your connection. So it's a time for, if you're single or in a relationship, there's a lot of transforming and growth going on related to how you show love and how you are in a relationship. If you want to learn more about your chart or what's coming up for you, check out the link in my bio for the Starla app.